Hi guys, welcome to Boston's Blessed Witch, and I am doing a ritual for banishing, and this is the greatest time for banishing rituals because we all know, banishing rituals for the way I do them is only to cast if I have done nothing wrong. So it is justified, and I'm a good hearted person, and let's just say I would to get screwed over, and not by somebody doing something stupid. I mean, this has to be like really, really um, oh God, like break into my house, hurt one of my children, things like that. So I'm banishing, and this is actually like I would call this a banishing slash punishing. So what I do in the ritual is I have is I gather all my material, and now I have to go into the. You can use oils, different type of oils. I have my parchment paper right there in the little cauldron. So let's get started. So what I have to do is I have the temple room cleansed, and so now it says you need dragon's blood. You really don't. You use what you have. It doesn't have to be on a large scale. It doesn't have to be, what you do with it. It's your intent. Your imagination. So, step one, I fold the parchment paper in half, and all I did was I put the things that I wanted to ban. Well, first I wanted to banish the things I wanted to get rid of, and that's certain things that I'm working on. So I got myself cleansed, cleared. I'm doing everything as so. Now I want to call on the watchtowers. So cast and cleanse your circle in the manner you are accustomed to. Or you can use the circle casting chant either from the full moon or dark ritual. So, this is what I do. So, in casting a circle, you are closing and making it airtight. Like this. This is the way I would do it. I go widdershins in dismissing the watchtowers and calling back the circle to me. When closing a bottle, you, dear soul. So, in casting a circle, you are closing and making it airtight. When opening a bottle, you go windershins. So, in opening the circle, you are once again letting anything back in. Also, since this is a dark moon ritual and you are working with the crone and her energies, there is no need to call in any god. Moon rituals are sacred for the goddess only. So, for moon is for goddess only. So now, calling in the Dragon Watch Towers, let me pour salt. I like to pour salt around me. So hold on, I will get the salt and do that. So pour salt. All right, salt is poured. Okay, so let's call in the dragon watchtowers. East. Raise your wands and say, Hail. Hail, great dragon of the east, whose yellow eyes see all in the elements of air. I do summon, stir, and call thee upon, up to attend. I have to write everything down so I would not forget. And call upon your forces to protect and defend me this night. So I have the black candle already lit. So that is for that, the black candle. And I am evoking. Now, the circle is sealed, and I am completely cut off from the outside world in order to perform my magical workings in sending back all the evil that has been sent against me. Now, what I am doing is going to be lighting the triple goddess candle. So this is what I'm going to do. I have hers already. 3 candles do I light in honor of thee, O goddess, this dark moon nights. So now, so there is the white candle. The white candle is lit. Okay. White for the maiden purest snow. Red you can be, just diligently, guys. Do it what feels right. Red for the mother, full within. I put them on top because of the shelves. The shelves will absolutely come crashing down if I do not do it this way. The shelves are very, very short. So I put that on the top. And I will show you what it looks like afterwards. So now, black for the crone, old and wise. Evoke the goddess, raise your hands up high. O great goddess of darkness, the sorceress who will not be ruled, the weaver of time, the teacher of mysteries, O Hekate, you who slit the throats of the cruel and drink the blood of the heartless, yet are the shining sword that protects us from harm. You are the healer of wounds, the warrior who rights all wrongs. You make the weak strong and the arrogant humble. And you are justice tempered with mercy. I call upon you, dark goddess Hekate, to attend this rites and to send back all evil that has been sent against me. Dark Mother, Queen of the Night. There are those who stand against me. Let their efforts fail. Let them go down into darkness. Let them stand in your courts. May their efforts always be lost in the darkness, with no light to guide them. I am your child, Dark Mother. Protect me, Dark Mother. Help me to reach my goals. Live my life to the fullest and walk the path of the goddess. Sweep away all barriers built by those who want to harm me, to take from me and my family. Who want to send evil, jealousy, people who are not true to me, people who deceive me, people who lie to me, people who steal from me, people who are cruel. People have no mercy on me, nor my children. They think what they do will not come back. As I always say, you reap what you sow. I am leaving it in your hands, Mother. I really am afflicted by family, by friends, by people. I do not hang out with a lot of people. And the very couple few I had have torn my heart and ripped it into pieces. I ask from deep within my heart, as I pour my emotions and my words, for the injustice done to you. I feel every inch of my body afflicted. This has afflicted my home, my children, my marriage. Crush the evil sent against me. Sweep its evil remains back into the bodies and brains of those who sent it. The evil is dead. The attackers taste their just rewards. The mouths are full of ashes, their thoughts of nightmares, their lives of unfulfillment. Hekate, Dark One, hear my plea. Bring justice now, I ask of thee. Right the wrongs that have been done. Avenge me now, Almighty One. Now I must light the parchment paper. dogs are barking. Don't mind them. Shh. 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 Now. I have to light the parchment paper by the goddess candle and put it in the cauldron of Hekate and release you. Request to her and watch it burn. So as you watch it burn, envision the darkness, negativity being lifted from you. And returning it to the sender. If you know who it is, fine. If you do not, then just see the shadow of the person receiving what they had sent out after. The parchment paper is done burning, say, it is finished. So hold on, please, while I do that moment. I want to do that in private. Mine is still burning, guys. I had to actually switch her cauldron because that started getting way too big. So as we watch that burn down, which is still like everything's like starting to catch fire. It's getting kind of crazy. Hey, magic is magic, y'all. I love it. So, let me check it a couple more minutes. While that's burning, I can show you guys what's going on up here. See? So we can only imagine what's going to be happening up here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Like I said, second shelf. Then I have my tarot cards over there in the corner. I love all her pictures. She's so beautiful. So yes, it's still burning. It's hard to get this camera back to what it was. There we go, I think. Yeah. Okay, that's good enough. So, I believe that is the rest of it. Let's check it. So if this is the rest of it, we watch it burn. We watch the rest of it burn. Now, we say, I'm doing the okay, so now it is done. Oh, a little bit left, guys. Hold on. I try to fan it once in a while. If you don't want to use your breath, you can always do this. This is a good tip. So you can always, but pretty much this one I did it for was for somebody who has really hurt me. It's a banishing ritual. So It stinks. You really don't want to do that to people. But like I said, if it's justly, do it. If it's unjustly and you did something to them, you're going to get a kick in your ass. So now that it is done, we say, "O great goddess, it is finished. O great goddess, wrap me in your dark cloak and protect me from dark moon to dark moon. May your dragons guard me from dark moon to dark moon." I have blessed the wine I have given her. So let me, knowing that I drink, bless them both by saying, "I bless thee of creature of wine and cakes, knowing that as I drink and eat of thee, I partake in the power of the mysteries of you, great goddess Hekate, the three and the one." So you take this, take the chalice in both hands and hold it up and say, "In honor of thee, O great goddess, I pour this libation and drinketh this toast. All life is your own, all fruits of the earth, your power, your wisdom, your liberation. I thank you for your blessing, strength, and protection. Good. Now, if you do any divination, meditating, or any of the sorts, grounding, now is the time to do it. I thank you, triple goddess, wise crone who faced and is hidden from the starlight night. Thank you for attending and witnessing my rite on this my sacred night. Mother, nurturer, and giver of life, thank you for attending and witnessing my rite on this most sacred night. Maiden, bringer of new ideas and inspiration, thank you for attending and witnessing my rite. I love Hekate. I love you guys so much. And I love to talk to them as they are right here in front of me. On this most sacred night, thanking the dark goddess, Hekate. Oh, Hekate, my queen, my goddess, you who awaits for me at the end of life, I thank you for thy blessings and of your spirit. From your cauldron of the sacred fire this night of the dark moon, I bid thee farewell. The goddess candle is put out. Releasing of the dragons of the east, of gentle breezes and of winds who protected the circle and witnessed my quest of magic performed and all blessings poured out. Thank you for attending this rite. I release you back to your windy realm. I bid thee here and farewell. Put out candle and draw a banishing pentagram in the air. Dragon of the west of ocean streams and rainstorms, who protected the circle and witnessed my quest of magic performed and all blessings poured out. I thank you for attending this rite. I release you back to your watery realm. I bid thee farewell. Put out candle and draw a banishing pentagram in the air. Dragon of the north of forests, mountains, and land, who protected this circle and witnessed my quest of magic performed and all blessings poured out. Thank you for attending this rite. I release you back to your fertile realm. I bid thee farewell. Put out candle and draw a banishing pentagram in the air. Go back to the east and once draw again a banishing pentagram to break the seal. Okay. So, with that taken, calling back the circle, I go Widdershins to open circles since I went DSL. I went Dazzle to create my sacred circle, power cast and then forgotten is power wasted. Wherefore do I call ye back, O circle of power, into my holy staff, or whatever you use. Honestly, it's my hand. By the holy flame, this circle disappears and becomes no more. Everything as it was since the beginning of time. Circle is now open once again. Okay, I did things a little bit different than there are a couple of different websites that do provide some sort of similar things like this, but I see they didn't use certain things. I used a couple different ones. I'm not putting out my candles. I feel like they need to finish, and it will get done. I mean, you know, those candles up top there are only a couple. They only last for what, 3-4 hours, if that. So they will be done. Because I like to do wax divination, and I like to see what messages she gives me. So I am very, very, very happy to share with what I know, what I've read, and I love Hekate. I mean, without her, the walls would not be crashing down on people. You know, it's a banishing night, guys. Use it. Do it. Love you. Blessings.